Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful day of Dusty on the Dalton. As promised last time, because I know that I couldn't find a load, I physically had to go about looking off recording, and I actually found a load that's going up to Chandler Station, which means that you'll get to see one of the worst hills in ATS, ETS, and in real life on the real life Dalton Highway, which everyone will know would be Attigan Pass, which, if I bring up the world map, is somewhere around here, I believe. It might be further up the road, I can't actually remember. But apparently it doesn't go as far as Dead Horse yet. Dead Horse currently still has not been made, and I can't wait for Hawks to get it finished. But what we shall do is we shall boogie on down the road, we'll get a dance on, and hopefully we shall actually get somewhere. And also another thing, ladies and gents, is that picture is a modified version of Hawk's original Elliott Dalton Highway map that was for 18 Wheels of Steel. The only difference in it is the truck, everything else is the same. But enough of that, how about we start seeing what's north of Coldfoot? I know that you've all seen as far as Wiseman, so we're going to do our best to try and get past Wiseman. And the worst part is that today I actually haven't got my shoes on, so I'm actually driving pretty much barefoot today, which is unusual for me. I don't like doing it, but as you can probably tell in my voice, I've not been feeling very well. I did 2 days at work, completely bunged up with cold, and I managed to complete it. Mind you, I will admit, I did feel like complete crap. Also, as you'll notice on the background quickly, we have got a heavy load on, as I promised everybody that I would pull a heavy, so I figured, what the hell. But no, I've had sore throat and just coughing, blocked nose, just general cold passed on to me by one of our subscribers. Cheers, Tom. Love you, dude. And also, for reference sake, those of you that don't know the Dalton in real life, and those of you who do, have actually paved a lot of it now. So what I'm actually driving on right now is true to life. For those new subscribers who didn't watch the last video, I have already driven this section of road, which I shall apologise to everybody about. I know that it means we've got to re-drive it, but unfortunately, those are the rules. I've got to drive the entirety of it with a load on, so I'm going to drive it with a load on. And just so that you know, in the ETS videos I've come up with a thing with Dusty Damage Challenge, which I shall say will apply to the loads that I haul up the haul road. And as you can probably hear, my steering wheel is actually going pretty damn mental at the minute. I've just realised something. That's better. I just realised that I'm running without my lights on. Whoops. I think the one thing that I can't wait for with this map is to see what the bluffs look like, just see just how far and plain the bluffs are, which is the section of road after Attigan Pass, which is the tundra. If I remember, when we got to the snow covered part of the road, ended up being about a half-hour video last week. We are going to try and make that again. The load that I've actually got on at the moment is from Live and Good, which we went past, I think it was episode 3 or 4. I had to go back down, pick up the load and bring it back up again, which did take me a fair bit of time to do. But to be fair, this part of the road, I find it relaxing as such. Well, to be fair, driving the whole of this road's relaxing, but where at the moment where it is, it's flat, not too much gear changing going on. It's just a nice steady drive, and then we reach the help pole, which is where it all gets really, really hilly again. But no, I do like how Hawks has put all this painstaking time into putting delineators in that actually reflect the light, as you can see by the silver strips. They only light up when my headlights hit them, which is pretty damn cool. On to another note, Hawks, I actually have a question for you. One, I want to know what you think to my videos that I'm doing on your map, and two, I want to know just how many hours you had put in to the original map, the one that was for 18 Wheels of Steel. I've always wanted to know. Because that map to me was just amazing, and it was really, really good, because I know that in this lifetime I'll probably never get to drive on the Dalton in real life. So it's nice to know that someone's gone out their way to create this work of art, I'll say, this just an amazing map. Because this is probably the closest that I'll ever get to driving the Dalton. I know that I'll never get to feel what the slip is under the tyres, or just how difficult it is to pull a rig up one of the hills. But this has given me a pretty good idea. And I actually thank you for it. But if you could put in the comments below for us just how many hours you put into making these maps, and what made you want to actually make this map, would be amazing. Just to have the correspondence from you would be really, really good, because I know that there's certain people that have done videos for this map, but I believe that I'm the only one who has done a continuous series of the Dalton Highway. And also, another question for you, Hawks. Just how much of the Dalton Highway now is paved? There's Marson Creek, or Marlin Creek, I think it's called. I should really stop and read the signs. I wonder if you put the most northern tree in on this as well. That'd be amazing. You did on the last map. I did actually have a picture somewhere of my truck next to that sign with the tree. I can't remember what the type of tree is, but it's the most northern one in the world. The attention to the detail is actually put all the snow flicking up. Another thing, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but the view on the mirror changes as you turn your head, as it should do in real life, which makes it so much better. Have a turn. Must be careful. I think another thing that would be really, really good is if someone did loads that you would probably see on the haul road. I think another really, really cool thing to do would, as I keep on saying, is see this map in multiplayer, because I know that there are so many people out there that would just drive the hell out of this map for hours and hours if they had other people to drive with. I know full well I would. I know that I've got people who would love to play this map on multiplayer with, but unfortunately until MP start allowing mods, proper mods, we're not going to see anything like that, which in a lot of senses is really, really annoying, because I know that MP is a great mod within itself, but MP with all of these mods, being able to compatibilize it with a load of different truck mods such as this 389, trailer mods, graphics mods, map mods, it'd be so much more diverse. People could get their their online game to how they want it. Yeah, it might mean that people have to download the mods themselves in order to be able to see them in game, but for those dedicated people to MP, I'm pretty sure that they would quite happily go out and buy another hard drive for these more hardcore mental mods like the 389, with how much there is to attach to it. As I said in the last video, you can tell that I've had an engine change. The truck pulls so much better on hills, because I've put a Cat C15 in it. I think it's a 680, and it just keeps pulling. I like the noise that the Cummins makes. Also, well, to be fair, I like the noise that all three of the types of engine make. The Cummins, the Cat and the Detroit diesels in this mod. To me, it just sounds awesome. I've got the air horns. I had to have my hair in those. I'm sorry about the coughing, everybody, that might happen every now and again. It's also the reason why I'm not driving as fast as I usually do. I'm keeping my speed down for the reason of, if I've got a cough, then I don't have to worry so much about keeping my eye on the road. I also apologise if this comes out Tuesday instead of the Monday, due to length of time it can take sometimes editing, saving the videos, etc. I know that I don't do a great deal, so I try to keep them as raw as possible. Excuse me. I try to keep them as raw as possible, to minimise all of the editing that I've got to do, etc. I know that seems lazy, but for me it works. Also, on the work front, in my day job, just to let you all know, it's going really well. I have now got a Kit Vision Escape action camera, which is very similar to a GoPro, and I shall be using that while I'm at work to do vlogs. I'm going to see if I can get permission to make videos within the warehouse as well, and upload them to my YouTube channel, so that I can try and get rid of some of this how shall we say, stereotyping that parcel delivery men get. I know that DPD have had a lot of bad publicity with the drivers and parcel handling and things like that, and I would like to completely reassure everybody that DPD is not that bad. I know I've only been there a couple of weeks myself, but it really is not as bad as what people seem to make out it is. The worst part is being the delivery driver, because if that parcel arrives and it's damaged, it's us drivers that get the fall back on it. And this is where we turned off last time. now we're going on to new territory. In the last video, we made it up to that turn off. This time, we're going to keep on going. We're heading north. Once we reach the Arctic Circle, there is actually, should be, if Hawks has put it in, there should be a sign. But the main thing is that I love the fact that this map is 1-to-1. So this whole map is just true to life. I'm sorry if I keep going quiet, my nose keeps itching. I keep on trying not to sneeze. The last thing that I want is you lot hearing me sneeze, but if I do, can you please put in the comments below, bless you. Seeing as that just about everybody turns around and says it to me now at the moment when it's cold. Oh, here we go, we've got another one. I didn't see that. I really did not see that. If anybody knows these river names, please, please, please do me a favour and put them up. Put them in number order as well, because you'll know where they are. I think we're going to Chandler Station with this. Hold on a minute. Yes, we are going to Chandler Station. I'm sorry if you couldn't read it, but unfortunately the game doesn't seem to be able to hold sentences that big on screen. Unless it's in the pause menu. I think what I'm going to do is when I reach the icy part of the road, I think we shall leave it there. I know that I'm not overly far away from it, but I don't want to drag these videos out too long, so I don't want you guys to start getting bored of me. I've got a drink here as well. I need that. And yes, I know everybody, drinking Coke is not good for you when you're ill. I don't care. I'm drinking it. Mainly because it's cold and my throat feels like it's on fire. It feels like someone's just quite literally just got a flamethrower and just stuck it down my neck. It hurts that much. Just having a cold drink there helps. One thing that you will also find with this map mod, when you put in the weather packet that you can download for this map, is that the further north you go, darker it gets, which is really, really fucking cool. I haven't seen any other weather mod really like this, but as you progress up the road, it's not just due to the night day side of it all, it's also due down to how far north you are, I believe, etc. It really does take the whole geographic side of things. Another thing, in some previous videos you've probably heard me go on about how dense these trees are. In the next video I actually have the developer camera set up. From now on we shall call it, inverted commas, drone mode. Sorry, turn 10, I'm taking a reference from Forza, but we will call it drone mode. And what I shall do is, in the next video I shall take you up and I will show you just how dense these trees actually are, because I don't know how the Hellhawks has done it, but there are that many trees. There's probably more trees on this map than there are human beings on this planet. And no, Hawks, I don't want an actual answer to that. I don't want you to tell me exactly how many trees are on this map, but I know for what you're going to do it anyway, and it's just going to be mind-boggling. Please do not ask me to do maths, because I'm no good. I'd have thought that we'd have hit the snow yet by now. Come on, Hawks, what are you doing to us, dude? Seriously, dude. Where's our ice road? I downloaded this map for ice road trucking. Come on. Hawks, what are you doing to us, man? You really gonna be this evil and make us wait for the ice road? You know full well I've been doing these videos, Hawks. You know full well I have. Oh, and to the viewers, if you look just over to your left, you will see the Alaska pipeline, which is now fecking off into the trees and disappearing. But I believe, now Hawks, you can correct me if I'm wrong if you get this far through the video, have you actually got it so that the Alaska pipeline is legitly laid out to how it is in real life? And guys, is that what I think it is up ahead? It is. It is. We've done it. Welcome everybody to the Winter Road. We're about to go where no one has gone before. Maybe apart from Alex, but he just drives this map religiously. This map is just so amazing. The fact that you've got the delineators in it and everything. Hawks, you are a fucking legend. You know how to make a map, and I so hope to God that you do some work on the Pro Mods map as well. How you have expanded this. This is just amazing. I think one thing that I would really like to see in ETS is a map of the UK to start that is pretty much not a one-to-one scale, because the map size would be phenomenal and the size of the file would be mental. But I'd like to see a larger version of a UK map for ETS2, just so that then that one could be free open to modders to mod, add cities into, etc. That'd just be immense. But I think on that note, everybody, we will probably end it there. Remember, I want you all to mash that subscribe button, I want you all to hit that like button, and just remember, everybody, just keep on trucking.